star, you could never be a star. I can't, so 1,000 disbelievers couldn't keep me on the ground. I've invented a momentum that'll never slow me down. I believe it cause I feel it and I shout it out loud. I can't, so everybody said, boy, I can do anything, never push the limit and I can do anything.
But in general, that about 10 years ago you guys got together, started the band, and now you've released your 5th album. You've been on countless headlining tours together and have won multiple awards.
It's crazy.
10 years ago, where did you think you'd be today?
Probably framing houses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what you were doing before?
You know, I was a carpenter before, but there's never any thought of, I would love to say that I premeditated this and we went into this knowing that we were going to get a record deal and knowing that we were going to do well, and you know, if I could, I would bottle it and become a billionaire, because I would just sell the secret to everybody. There's no, I mean, there was no premeditation. I didn't know. The fact that we got a record deal was awesome. We just keep on putting one foot in front of another, and some of the journeys seem long, but we're always moving forward. It's at funny spots where somebody hands you a platinum record and you're like, oh, you get to look around and go, oh, we're here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then you put your head down and just keep on going.
So you never thought that you'd make it this far?
Never.
Never, eh?
Never.
What do you think the key to your success has been?
The one that I've been talking about lately with a lot of our people in our camp is that we are surrounded top to bottom by good people. We've really worked hard on our crew, just weeding everybody out that's not, and we not necessarily have worked with bad people, but it's just people that really
you trust,
flow with us, that we trust, that really gel with us, and that it's not even our crew. I mean, it's the record label, our booking agency, everyone around us is solid. I mean, they're just good people. They're all doing the right thing.
Right. Something I find pretty common within a lot of bands is that a band will go on tour and somebody is just going to crack and leaves the band.
Right.
But ever since you guys got signed to Universal, it's just been you four.
It's a point of pride for us.
Yeah.
It's we kind of have our own little gang, and I think that's, you know, if you watch Sons of Anarchy, everybody watches the show and they want to be part of that experience, and I think that's part of the attraction with us. I think we have our own little gang. We still crack each other up every day. Someone farts on the bus and it's hilarious, and we're always
such boys. We're
always laughing, and I think people are just drawn to that because they see that it's genuine and they see that we're just there having a good time.
Right. Was there ever a time in your career in the past 10 years that you've thought to yourself that maybe this just wasn't for you anymore?
Absolutely not.
No?
Not 1 second.
And as long as I can feel you holding on, I'll hold fire. Even if you said I was wrong,
I thought it would, I honestly thought it would go away a long time before it.
Really?
Now. But just now, crazy doors are opening for us. We're going to tour Europe at the end of May.
Oh, wow.
You know, the singles top 100 in Germany right now. So all of a sudden, all these doors are opening when, you know, I thought long ago I'd be back flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Right. So each of your albums definitely have that Hedley sound to them.
Right.
But they're all relatively different.
Right.
What is your thought process going into writing a new album, producing a new album?
Well, these days Jake writes most of the songs.
Okay.
In the beginning, we used to all write together, and it was a lot more organic in that aspect. But he's become such a prolific songwriter that he just comes in with completed ideas, and you're just like, wow.
Where does he find like those creative juices to create such different but great songs, great albums?
It's part of it translating to our audience is that he draws. It's all real life. He draws from our life experiences together. You know, a couple albums ago, I was sick and kind of faced with my mortality, and all of a sudden the songs became about persevering and getting through things. And we had One Life and Invincible and just kind of more inspirational stuff, because I was in the hospital and didn't know if I was going to live. So, and you know, you get songs on the new one like Anything, and it's just more of that inspirational vibe that but it's all just real life, real experiences.
Right. So what kind of message are you trying to put out to your fans with your newest album, Wildlife?
I don't know that we are. I think you know, you put out a work and then hope people can just relate to it in their own way. I mean, we put out something that I feel is genuine, something that we all can relate to, something, you know, you play a song and I know the story in Jake's life that the song's about, so I can really get into it on that level. Or I'm inspired by the words myself, and I think, well, that relates to me in my own way, in my own story, you know. You can kind of go out and give the world the message. You can do anything, but everybody else is gonna take that to mean what they'd like it to mean.
Ever since you guys started touring, you've always taken the time to meet your fans, take pictures with them, talk to them. Why is that something that's important to you guys?
I don't know. In the beginning, we started. It's just important to have that connection, to have that bond. You know, there's people on these tours that go to 30 shows, and we see them every night. And I think that all started in the beginning. We would play clubs and stay at the club until they kicked us out, and sign every single autograph, take pictures with every single person. And then when the rooms became bigger, we started keeping security back, and it started costing us a lot of money, but we kept on doing it, and now it's become to a point where it's just not, you just can't.
It's not possible, yeah.
So we have meet and greets before the show that, you know, fans will come in and get pictures and autographs and get to meet the band, but then after the show we generally go back to the buses, and all the kids will be waiting back there, and we'll still sign all those autographs.
So where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
It's fun. You know, I've learned a lot about setting goals, because you just keep on reaching everything you've ever wanted, or I do anyway. You know, I keep on getting everything I've ever wanted in life, and it's like, okay, where do I go now? So now it's obviously we want to conquer Europe, and we want to take on the States, and we want to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You know, we just keep our heads down. Every now and then someone hands us a plaque or says, hey, you've done something great, and it's like, wow, how do we get here? You know, it's just taking the steps to get there.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything coming up in your career.
Thanks.
Thank you.